Hi my friend, it's Pat Sloan here with my daily video, and today I have, three things. Yeah, we're just going to focus on three things. That's like a reduced amount for me, isn't it? I am like Miss Chatty Cathy when I come on sometimes. I must have 10,000 things, but today we're going to focus on just three. First we will do, well, no, maybe there'll be four. I think there'll be four. So our topic today says deal with it. So I have an assignment for you today. Yes, I do. So find some place in your space or in your home that maybe it's even your car that you have a spot that needs addressed. You have a spot that's overflowing, that you've been stacking stuff. It needs tidied up. So you need a spot that, find that spot that needs cleared up and deal with it today. Just one spot. Might even be like the junk drawer. Might be your drawer for your sewing small notions and things. That can get pretty junky. I know it does for me because if I don't have containers for things, that little stuff just kind of gets piled in there. So, okay, that's your assignment. Take that one for just one spot. All right. I do have four things. So the Confidence Stitch, my friend Kate at the Confidence Stitch, she called me up the other day and said, can we talk about my Swatch Club for quilters? Because she does a Swatch Club that I've showed you for garment makers, and she does a lot of garment things in her store, and she has been working with one for quilters, and she wanted to see if I had some thoughts on how it could be enhanced, like take it to another level basically. So we talked, and ta-da, look at this, I have her new Swatch Club, custom Swatch Club. So this is something that's going to be cut on Monday and start shipping. So today is Thursday, so if this appeals to you, let me show it to you and tell you about it. So the club, she will have this custom cut set of 5-inch squares, so that's the charm pack size, which means it can be used in any charm pack pattern, such as my Oh My Stars or my zigzag table runner, but there's more. Included with that, she gives you a pattern to use these. Like this is, let's look down here. She has a pattern for this one. I think it comes out quarterly. And it's this really cool pyramids, and you can do a pillow, and she'll have a video coming up soon on how to do this. So she'll walk you through in her video on YouTube and Facebook. And then she has a pattern where you can take this same design and make it into a full quilt. You can buy some extras and then make it a full quilt. So there are the patterns. Then she has a discount. So you will actually, when you're in the club, you will be able to get a 10% discount for a certain period of time for everything in her store, or just about everything. So how cool is that? And if you love very wonderful, fun fabrics, like look at these hang gliders. Oh my God, so cute. This is the type of fabric that she carries in her store, the Confidence Stitch. She's got a great eye for color, and there's a wonderful shimmery, it's a shimmery purple. So just the cutest thing. So they have custom designed this bundle to be coordinated to go and create this amazing quilt. I can't wait to see her tutorial, because she does really good tutorials. She'll talk you through how to do this shape perfectly. And so I'll just skim there. There's some solids to offset all these brilliant bright colors. There's the solids in the back. And look here. Oh, these are so cute. Oh, wait. Is that coffee? There's cups. Look at that. So I love it. I think that they did a wonderful job expanding out what they were offering before and giving you the fabulous discount in the store when you join the club. And so the link is down below. And you can go on over to her website and sign up and get started with the custom Confidence Stitch Quilters Club. That's a quarterly, comes out with this custom bundle of charm pack. Well, it's not exactly a charm pack. It's a custom bundle of 5-inch squares. So, and to end a project. Yes, way to go, Kate. She did a really good job. She and her team out there at the Confidence Stitch, and they are in Montana, fairly near my mom, actually. My mom hasn't been there yet, but my mom doesn't sew, and there's COVID. So, between that, she hasn't been in there to the store, but she wants to go one day. She said she'll go in there. She's in a town a little bit further away. All right, number 3 thing is the Hope block. Ta-da! This is my block for today. We're doing one of these blocks every day. The project is the Hope Quilt, and you make one Hope block each day. I've had a couple people write that they weren't sure what to do. I thought I made it clear on the website, but maybe I didn't. So if you were confused, we're making this quilt, and every day you make one of the blocks, and you play around with your fabric and see how you like it, and what are all the different combinations you can come up with color from the bundle that you're working with. So here are my other 3. You can see them back there on the wall. So I am doing them in order and sewing them together. So I am not going to mess around. I'm alternating with the pinks and peaches to the outside and then the inside, outside, inside, black and whites, teal corners, black spotted corners. So that is my focus for the March Hope Quilt, and you can download it. I have the link below. You can get it from my calendar page at I Love to Make Quilts. So, all right, now let's talk the Jolly Bar. Whoops, I got that stuck. Okay, the Jolly Bar 3 sew along. We have 2 things we're going to do. One is the sampler table runner, which is the Fat Quarter Shop design, taking several of the blocks from here, and we're just doing one block at a time, and you make a really cute table runner. But then I am also going to, at the same time as that's going on, I will also sew one of the quilts from the Jolly Bar 3 book. Now everybody has their favorites, and you certainly don't have to sew the same one I'm sewing. You can sew any of them in here. And a few people don't want to do the table runner. They said, well, they'll just make the quilt in here. And a few people don't want to make a quilt, they're just going to make table runner. So we'll have a variety of things going on. This all starts in April, so you have time to get things. So I decided, which you might have guessed because I liked it a lot, is the friendship bracelet. Not only do I love the name, but I love that chain effect. I haven't done anything with that sort of a vibe to it. This particular quilt will be 40 by 52 when done. You could add a border if you wanted it a little bigger. And it will take 1 Jolly Bar, and what will it take? 1 5/8 yard of whatever background fabric you wanted to use in it. So this is the one that I will sew, and you can sew one of them that takes 2 Jolly Bars, which would also be a layer cake if you just cut it in half. So let me show you some fabric options, because I know definitely what I'm doing for one of them, but the other I have options. So this fabric, Kitty Corn, which is not out yet, but is supposed to be out soon. Hopefully it'll make it, but this is what I'm going to do my table runner in, the Kitty Corn. I love that name, Kitty Corn. It is so cute. Okay, so there's sort of a dusty, of course the main print has this kind of 70s vibe. It's got little spiders in it. It's done by the designer that did Swell, and she's got that same vibe here. Here's some like candy corn. Let's see, come in a little bit more. So there's the same dark fabric, but there's dots and plaids, and this is it. These guys got me. So cute. But I love this dusty colors. There's little candy corns, you can see them better. Sort of a teal. There's this sort of funky, looks like my sheets from the 70s, plaid, and then there's really light peach, and then there's another dots and light peach is cute, and then some off-white, so moons and stars. So that's Kitty Corn. There's actually that cat panel. I mean, that cat will be on a panel, and wherever it went. oh, here it is. Yeah, these kitties, these this guy will be like on a panel with a pieced quilt behind it for a kit. Okay, let's look at a few other options you might want to check out. Here is, because, okay, so I'm doing, wait, come up here. So I'm doing the table runner. I'm doing the table runner in kitty corn, but the friendship chain I'm going to do in something else. So let's take a look at those. I have a few options here. You don't have to use a Jolly Bar. You know, if what you like, the fabric you love is in something else, get the layer cake. But this one is Harbor Spring. It is definitely a red, white, and blue Americana. Look, it's got some roses on there. The reds, the classic reds. This is Minnick and Simpson. There's some pink they popped in this one. White. I don't know. I really am leaning towards this one. I think it's really got a great vibe for the friendship stars. I mean, friendship chain. I think that would be super cute to do an Americana one. Then if you like that 70s vibe, this fabric line by Maureen, who was with the Brady Bunch. She played Marsha on the Brady Bunch. She also is a quilter, and Moda has partnered with her to do some fabric. And so once again, this is definitely a 70s vibe fabric. And so if you love that, that would be cute on the friendship chain. Could you just see the giving that to a teenager or maybe a preteen? Ooh, that's a great green in there. Look at that green. So there's an option. Now my friend Joanna, this is another one I like. I like the Americana one a lot. I also like Joanna's Figs and Shirtings. So these are just a lot of smaller prints. And then a few of them, if you follow Joanna's, this is similar to something she's had in the past. But it has a whole variety. It's got a bit of a like an updated 30s fabrics, like the feed sack kind of designs on them. Like this looks like feed sack kind of inspired, feed sack inspired, that'd be it. But I love this floral, and it's got red, everything red. And then again, she's got her signature green. Look at that, that's really cool. And her oranges, this is like that peachy color, and the yellow that she does. So this is these two for the friendship chain are my favorites. But I want to show you some others that they're not in a Jolly Bar, but this flea market, if you like the 30s, this is a fairly new line out by Lori Holt. And so it has got all of those kind of feed sack vibe. Also more plaids, a lot of these printed plaids lately. And it also has this big rose print, which is kind of neat if you're going to do the border. Green. So down below I'll link to everything, all of these fabrics. If you saw one that you liked, oh, look at that. That definitely looks like a feed sack. So these are all pretty cool. Of course, you could use my fabric. You could use the Morrison Park. If you haven't made anything with Morrison Park yet, this would be a good time to use it. And let me show you this one. This is by Free Spirit. This is a tulle of pink fabric, and it is a lot of black and white. There you go. So if you want something super vibrant, there's peacocks. But I think that this would be kind of cool. There's what is it, lemurs, these animals with the tails. And there's just pops of colors. There's pandas. Oh, that is like vibrant. But these would be cut up some, you know, for that pattern, or any of the other patterns you have in there. These are cool. Look at this with the color pop in the middle. But a really big, you know, this is black and white. It would be stunning if you put it, there's a skunk. If you put it on black background, you know, use black background, and then this would pop as the friendship chain. Some big polka dots. Put some whites in there, and this sort of teal. So this is a neat line. I like that line a lot. Okay. Decisions. After, if you decide you want to do the friendship chain, the same one that I'm doing, which takes just one Jolly Bar, but then the front of the book, you know, there's a lot of other options that you could pick. You know, there's a whole group of them. We talked about this flourish also, which takes two. So if you got a layer cake, that takes two Jolly Bars, which equals one layer cake. And then I am going to do this guide. A bunch of you like the little houses too, and a whole lot of other ones like that. These are pretty easy. Like they show off the fabric a lot because it's got big rectangular shapes. So it kind of depends on what look you're going for with the, and also what fabric you picked. Alrighty, exciting. So decide what you're going to do. And if you want to get in on Kate's fabulous custom swatch set, then click on over to the Confidence Stitch and order it. Use my link, and you will have a great time with this. It is going to be fabulous. I think I'm going to make that pillow up for sure. All right, my friend, this has been another episode of A Day with Pat. Links are down below. Hit that like button for me and subscribe. I love you. Mwah. See you online.